confirms that it's in your hands, that is sent by
No,
God.
not it was. It is what is with them. You claim you speak Arabic again, so you cannot lie. It says here, مصدقا لما معهم. Do you see it? لما معهم,
I
which is
know.
with them. Chapter 2, verse number 89. He is not confirming something we used to have. He is confirming what is with us. What is with us. So when Abdul says to us, your book have errors, we laugh, because that again will make your prophet look like a joke, because he confirmed what is with us. So wherever
But
you go, your prophet is getting busted.
it also says, woe to those who write the book with their hands.
Exactly, that means Muslims, because it is you Muslim who write the book in your hand. Isn't it you Muslims, you write the Quran with your hand, that Allah wrote it for you?
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Isn't it the Quran says, Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu? It is on us to recite and to collect the Quran, Allah saying?
It says like it says that to jama'hu in our minds.
What our mind?
Okay.
No, don't lie. It is on us to collect it and to proclaim it. This is chapter 75, verse number 17. So the one who will collect the Quran is Allah, and the one who will proclaim the Quran is Allah. It's not you Muslims. And this is why when Muhammad he died, there was no Quran. Because of this verse.
No, the Prophet wrote the Quran in the Sahaba wrote the Quran as well.
Okay, and then Uthman, he burned all the Quran, correct?
He didn't burn any Qurans.
He burned the Quran. You already know. Do you want to show you the reference?
Show me the reference.
Okay, but before we go to Uthman, the Quran you are reading today is Quran of who?
Quran of Uthman.
I thought you are following the Quran of Allah.
Yeah, Quran of Allah collected by Uthman.
Okay, but the verse here saying that the one who collected is Allah. It is on us to collect it. Uthman is Allah.
So you're saying your Bible was not it was not joined by men, by
I'm
God,
not talking about my Bible now, my friend. You're really confused. Allah, He promised that He will collect the Quran, and now you Muslim, you don't have even the Quran of Uthman. The Quran you have today is called according to, starting from Hafs end with Uthman, but you don't have the book of Uthman. So, and not only that, you said to me that your prophet, he wrote the Quran, correct?
Yeah, he wrote the Quran.
Okay, is that the one which the goat ate?
The goat ate nothing. This hadith is weak.
Is weak? No, it says Hassan. Is it Hassan is the name of your prophet grandson? What Hassan mean? Hassan mean good. Mean good. So how it is good and you say it is weak?
Who said it was Hassan? A lot of
this is you Muslim. This is you Muslim. Here we go. This is your Muslim website. It says Hassan. The Muslims are stupid, right? I agree.
No.
You said that. You said this is stupid. This is the Muslims stupid. No, I heard you.
I believe everything that in the hadith and
okay,
Quran,
listen. It says here the verse of stoning to death and breastfeeding for adult 10 times revealed. Can you recite for me the breastfeeding for adult 10 times? I'm listening.
That's abrogated but not in ruling.
No problem. It says abrogated, but do you know the verse? How you abrogate something you do not know?
The verse of stoning abrogated.
I'm asking about the breastfeeding for adult. I like breastfeeding for adult. It's my favorite. What kind of God he order his followers to do breastfeeding for adult?
Where does it say that's being ate by sheep?
What sheep? It says the verse of stoning and breastfeeding for adult 10 times. Allah, he ordered 10 times. You have to, And then the paper was with me under my pillow. This is Aisha talking. When the Messenger of Allah died, we were preoccupied with his death, and the time sheep The Arabic doesn't say tamshi, by the way. It says dajin. Dajin can be a camel, can be a goat, anything. Came and ate it. And as long as you claim you speak Arabic, here we go. It's in front of you.
Okay, but it says it's abrogated anyways. So
My
even
friend,
if the God ate it, it's abrogated.
my
Even if
friend,
the hadith.
my friend, how it's abrogated and the Prophet is dead already? It's abrogated after the Prophet died?
No, it's abrogated before, but
If it's abrogated, then why it's in the paper?
Yeah, because sometimes you write some things that you don't.
Okay, so that's mean the Prophet wanted to be preserved, correct?
No, he might have wrote it before.
But before, I mean, the guy is dead now. For sure, he wrote it before. It's under his pillow. That means it's fresh. So it's under his pillow, and this is the verse of a 10-time breastfeed for adult. The goat ate the verse. We got it. But the goat did not eat your memory. Did the goat eat your memory too, Muslims?
Don't you have a paper like from 20 years
ago? Don't you Muslim, you claim that all of you memorized the Quran, so the goat ate the paper. We get that. But obviously, as long the verse is in the paper, that's mean the Prophet, he wanted to preserve. He don't want it to be destroyed. Otherwise, he will not write it in the paper. So the goat ate the paper, which have the 10-time breastfeed for adult. But the goat did not eat the Muslim memory. Where is the verse?
The thing is, the verse has been abrogated. Why should we memorize something that's been abrogated?
You keep repeating the same thing. If the verse is not should not be written, why your prophet writing it in the paper? Because obviously you're a prophet, he wanted to be written in the paper. Are you saying somebody forced your prophet to write it?
By that time, first of all, he didn't write anything. They wrote it for him.
Okay, but is it under his pillow?
Second of all,
is it under his pillow?
According to this hadith,
okay, so that's under his pillow, not under the pillow of the neighbor. So the prophet is the one in charge of his bedroom. Otherwise, somebody else sleeping with Aisha, according to you then. So as long as so don't say that, okay, so the pillow is the pillow of Muhammad, the bed is the bed of Muhammad and Aisha, and the Quran is under the pillow. So that verse is written by the command of your prophet, and he wanted to be there. The goat came, and she ate it. Wonderful. Allah could not protect the Quran from the goat. I'm asking you, where we can find the verse? You said to me it's abrogated. Show me where it says this verse is abrogated. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Why does it matter if it's...
It matters. We are discussing about your stupid prophet, your stupid religion. You just said it's abrogated. Can you show me the reference where this verse is abrogated?
Right in the bottom, you see it's abrogated.
But this is a guy saying that it's not your prophet. The prophet is dead already now.
Because
what cause? Show me where it says. Look, it says abrogated by 5 times. Can you show me the verse abrogating the verse of 10 times by 5 times? So now we have 2 problems. We don't have the 5 times and we don't have the 10 times.
It says there. Aisha said,
where? Okay, where is this coming from? Show me where is the abrogation, my friend? When we say it's abrogated, is it abrogated by Allah or abrogated by the neighbors?
It says it was narrated that Aisha said, and said these verses were abrogated in recitation.
My friend, my friend, nowhere it says what you are saying. Read with me Arabic. Where? Read.
After I ate it.
This is a comment in English. This is not even in the hadith. Read it. The hadith in front of you. The hadith is as it is in Arabic. There's nowhere it says abrogated by 5 or 7 or 7. This is a comment. So read the hadith. Does it say that in Arabic? No. وَتَشَاغَلْنَا بِمَوْتِهِ دَخَلَ دَاجٍ فَأَكَلَهَا. That's it. This is the end of the hadith. There's no additional. Here we go. We go down. There's nothing. 0. The end of the page. This is a comment. However, if we have 10 times and then abrogated by 5 times, doesn't change anything. So now we should have 2 verses in the Quran, one of 10 times breastfeeding for adult and one of 5 times breastfeeding for adult. So now you have a problem now. Where is the second verse?
Where is 5 times? It says only 10 times.
It says here abrogated by 5. It's in front of your eyes.
It doesn't say. Where's the number 5?
Here, it's in front of you.
Can you highlight?
Are you blind?
Okay, I'll read for you. The verse of stoning and breastfeeding an adult 10 times were revealed, and the paper was with me
Hmm,
under the pillow when the messenger of Allah died. We
hmm,
were occupied with his death, and then she came and then she came in and ate it. These verses
hmm,
were abrogated recitation, but not ruling. Other hadith established the number
hmm,
fosters to be five. So other hadith said it's five. But
hmm.
anyways, in any case, it says a commentary like it's been abrogated. It's in the commentary.
Abrogating the commentary. But this is not in the part of the hadith. And secondly, if it's abrogated, no problem. What is the verse? What
The
is the
verse
verse?
is
What is the verse of 5 and what is the verse of 10?
it's not meant to be
And what
abrogated.
kind of God, what kind of God he order a woman, she is adult, to give her breast to a stranger 10 times?
Where does it say stranger?
Well,
They were
does it
occupied
say
with
breastfeeding? Does it say breastfeeding for adult?
an adult,
Okay. Is this
not
adult? Is this adult your son? Does it say
no, like something like wife.
you breastfeeding for your son? Maybe the neighbor, he's a child, okay. But we are talking about adult. Do you Muslim women give your breast to your son when he is 18 or 19 or 20? Do you do that?
Okay, that thing is, this hadith is a lot of scholars say it's not sahih, first of all. Second of all, even if that
Second
was
of all,
true,
first of all, and third of all, did Aisha, she practice breastfeeding for adult 10 times?
CP, you are getting on my nerves.
I'm getting
Okay.
wherever I want to get, my friend. You are in trouble. Is it true that Aisha, she ordered her nieces to do breastfeeding to anyone when it enter upon her? Yes or no?
No, no, no.
Read the hadith. It's in front of you.
Even if the hadith is correct, it was abrogated.
How it's
Okay,
abrogated and she is practicing that after Muhammad death. The Quran is abrogated after Muhammad death. The guy is
where does it
dead.
say that she did it in the time of after the
Well,
prophet death?
because now they are entering upon her because now she is the wife of the prophet and she is in charge of the house of the prophet. So now the guy is dead and now anyone want to enter upon her, she order her sisters and her nieces to do breastfeeding for adult. So they become the secretary. You go in the secretary of a Trump, he have a bunch of sister of Aisha, their boobs is coming out and their nipples in the table. You lay down in their lap and you start suckling. It's in front of you. Nobody can enter upon her unless he suckled 10 times from the nieces or the sisters of Aisha. Now, I want to ask you, why in the world people want to enter upon Aisha? They have to suckle her nieces. What that will
Okay,
do?
they may have suckled her when she was when they were small, like because
What do you mean
we
her small? This is Aisha now. She is a prophet wife. And those are adult men. This is why it says breastfeeding for
where
adult.
where
Listen,
where
listen.
does
Are
it
you stupid or what? It says, does it say breastfeeding for adult?
the wife of those whom her sister, her daughter, her brother had nursed, and she did not admit those who were nursed by the wives of her brothers.
Muslim women, they can see a child, no problem. But if it's a man, there's a problem. Because they are men, before they enter to Aisha, they have to suckle her sisters. It's
Okay,
obvious.
let's read the hadith, okay?
Read the hadith, read it. I'll read it.
Yahya related to me from Malik from Abdul Rahman ibn al Qasim that his father told him that Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, admitted those whom her sister and the daughters of her brothers had nursed, and she did not admit those who were nursed by their wives of her brother.
Hmm.
Can you give me the Arabic translation in the Arabic words?
Read it.
the part, the Arabic part. The Arabic.
I have it in front of you.
It's not showing in the screen yet. Let me see. Okay. I don't see it on the screen.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. إنه أخبر أن عائشة زوجة النبي كان يدخل عليها من أرضعة إخواتها وبنات أخيها ولا يدخل عليها من أرضعة نساء أخواتها. It says like they enter her home. They enter her home like they don't go and get breastfeed by her. They enter her home
Hmm.
because she breastfeeds them when she was big, because we consider because CP, when you adopt someone, when a mother adopts someone,
Hmm.
she breastfeed
First of
him
all,
and he becomes
adoption is forbidden before the death of Muhammad when he did decide to sleep with his own son. So don't play that game. This is not adoption. And according to Islam, a woman, she do breastfeeding for adult. Still, she can have sex with the man. Still, she can marry him. I can show you the fatwa. إرضاع الكبير لا يحرم. So don't play this game with me. You cannot.
okay. Like CP, like does it say that she breastfeeds these guys, these
No, she
people?
ordered her sister because supposedly she is the big woman. She is the leader now. But she ordered her nieces. So now you Muslims, you have a new rule that if a woman, she want to see the neighbor, either she can breastfeed him for herself or she can ask her sister. But what that would do, if the guy still can have sex with her, what the point? And this is another hadith which is sahih. It says it clearly that Aisha, she ordered her sisters and her nieces, to do breastfeeding, and even if it was a child or it was an adult man, doesn't matter. When you speak Arabic, it says here وَإِن كَانَ كَبِيرًا. Does it say that even if he's old?
She were called their names her father when his father became like a foster son. She gave 5%. His social, but Allah together will what you know and what you remember. She first did give you a priest, she gave him 5% and become like Salim was
Do you
Salim
see?
was
Do you
just
see? It says وَإِن كَانَ كَبِيرًا.
well in I don't see like in
I move it to you in Arabic. تأمر بنات أخوتها وبنات أخواتها أن يرضعن من أحبت عائشة أن يراها ويدخل عليها وإن كان كبيرا. 5 رضعات. Does it say that? So she ordered her, you said to me where it says adult. So she ordered her sisters, her nieces. Nobody can enter upon her unless they suckle them. Here it says 5 times. Even if he's old, grown man. Correct?
is this hadith sahih?
Yeah, this is Sahih. Here we go.
Would you prove it?
It's in front of you. It says Sahih.
Okay, I'm checking because the screen doesn't
Mm.
come instant.
Mm.
Let me check. because I don't see it in the screen. If you okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Now, what a woman giving her breast to an adult man will do? What is the logic? You have 1,400 people listening to you, and I want you to convince them. What is the logic that adult women she give her boobs to a man? What that will do exactly? That will make him excited. That will make him horny. I never heard of a religion in order to see a woman legally, you have to suckle her boobs first. So in Islam, we cannot shake hands with Muslim women, but we can suck their nipples, hold their breast, and put our hands around their waist. What kind of religion this religion is?
You do realize a lot of scholars
What's
say
sakrurar? What's sakrurar? Who cares sakrurar, my sakrurar? My friend, this is your religion, and this is your
it says
prophet, and
it
this is...
says
And
it says
listen,
that
the one who revealed this verse is Allah. I don't care what the Kukurur are saying. And as you see, all reference saying that Aisha, she practiced that. And even she ordered her nieces. So you Muslims, at the time of Aisha, you have suckling club.
you realize the scholars said
You
that
have suckling club. You have suckling club. And not only, I can show you the scholars right now saying that even if a woman, she go in the train, she have to suckle everybody in order for her to be allowed to be with a strange man. I can show you right now. You claim you speak Arabic. I can show you the video from Egypt. A woman, she is in the TV. She asked the sheikh from Al-Azhar University. She said to him, are you saying that all those men who they are with me in the studio, and the engineer and the decoration and the electrician and the one who work in the sound, the DJ, all of those, I have to suckle them? He said, yes.
the scholars said that it's not in it was in a cup. It's not on by
That is
direct.
stupid, because you speak Arabic as you claim, and now you cannot run away from this. How it is in a cup and it says yarda. Yarda from radda. Radda, which means you use your lips. الرضاعة من المجاعة. You don't, yarda is not a drinking. What cup? And I will go with this stupid thing. Let us say in a cup. So now the women, what she put in the cup, this Sahla bint Suhail is not even a young woman. She don't have even a child. So do you think women, they have milk in their breast? Anytime you squeeze it, milk come out? Do you think they have a tank full of milk? This is stupid, my friend. They have no milk there. So we were suckling what? So the scholars you are talking about, they are a scumbag trying to find a solution for the stupidity of your prophet. And your prophet, nowhere he said to the women, go and give him a drink of milk. He said, ardi'i. This is why the women, she said, how I'm going to suckle him? Did your prophet say to her, suckle him, or he said a drink?
Not only the scholars said that, the Sahaba.
No, there's no
all they
Sahaba.
said
That's
that.
false. Show me the hadith where the Sahaba says that. Don't go there, my friend. Did your prophet say suckle, or he says drink? Do you see the book? Look. What the name of the book? Suckling. Do you see the name of the book? Suckling. So when those stupid ones, they say to you that this is a drink in a cup. So why it says suckling? Suckling is not drinking. Drinking is something, and suckling is something else. So when I drink now the milk of the cow, I'm not suckling the cow. I'm drinking milk. There's a huge difference between suckling and drinking. As you see here, it says he had nursed them. She's doing nursing. Does it say he said suckle him?
Cedric, like it says.
Suckle him. Do you see the word suckle? Do you see the word? Do you see the word suckle? Do you see the word suckle? Do you see the word suckle? Suckle him. Suckle him. He did not say give him milk to drink. And this woman, she is not that young to give her breast have milk.
The word rida does not always mean direct contact.
No, it means that. This is why the word is suckling. And this is why the woman, she said, how I'm going to suckle him and a grown man? If it's just a drinking, you can anyone drink. All of us will drink.
You can
So
Yes.
she said to him, she said to your prophet, the woman, Sahla bint Suhail, she said, how I'm going to suckle him and he's a grown man. So she was surprised of the word suckling. If it's just a drinking milk, oh, everybody can do that. But she was wondering, how can I suckle him as he is a growing up man?
Look,
But
Fifi, okay. There are two opinions of this, okay. The scholar said in a cup,
I don't care
okay,
about
and
opinion. The only opinion is in the front of you. It's your prophet. The woman, she did not say, I would drink him, I would give him milk or water. Otherwise, she will not be surprised. She said, how can I suckle him and he's a grown man? So what the problem? The problem, he is a grown man and I'm going to suckle him. If it's a drinking, that's not a problem. She will not be surprised. If he said to her, give him some milk from your breast in a cup, then she would say, okay. But here, because he's saying suckle, then the Muhammad, he says, well, I know he's a grown man, and he was laughing.
okay, let me explain something. Okay, there are two opinions of this from scholars. So let's just like inconsistency. The first opinion says it's a cup. Okay, the second opinion says it was only one time, like in the time of the prophet, only one time, and
My
it
friend,
was
you see, your scholars are stupid. It's one time, it's 10 time. Who care what that will do? This is stupid. The son is not her son. The man is not her man. He is not her child. He is not her husband. He is not her brother. And he is a grown man. So what giving milk to a man will do? Explain to me. Go ahead. Your prophet is making fun of you Muslims.
that the thing is
Are
like if
you
it
Muslims are a bunch of Hindus? Are you Hindus? Like you believe the cow is your mother, etc.?
no,
Okay, so what the milk will do here? The man is a growing man.
it's the thing is it's not about eating, it's about making him lawful to her,
What
like her
lawful?
son.
Still, he can marry her. You can go right now and you can search, is breastfeeding for adult forbidding the women from having sexual intercourse? The answer, no. لا يحرم إرضاع الكبير. Do you want me to show you the fatwa?
Show me several scholars' opinions on that.
Several requests, several scars. Here we go. Let me show you this fatwa. It says, رضاع الكبير لا يحرم. Here we go. Fatwa number 3901, and this is islamweb.net, and this is your sheikhs. Question: رضاع الكبير. The answer is رضاع الكبير لا يحرم. So what the point? Question is: هل يحرم الرجل الكبير إذا رضع من امرأة؟ أي هل تصبح أمه في الرضاع؟
How about
ما صحة? Listen to the question. So what is the correct that the wife of the prophet, she did that? Here he says, look at the answer. All the four sects of Islam, the four imams of the four sects of Islam agree that the adult breastfeeding for adult does not make anything unlawful, which means the man still, he can have sex with her. Do you see? It's in front of you. It's in front of your eyes. So what the point of this stupid thing? Still the man, he can have sex with the women. So what the point of breastfeeding for adult? She is not forbidden for him. She is lawful for him. So now the woman, she gave her breast to this person. Okay, still he can have sex with her. So what the point?
okay, there's several opinions, like what's it.
What's several opinion? It says here does not forbid you from having the women. So you can marry her, you can have sex with her, you can have kids from her. So what the point of this stupid breastfeeding for adult? Nothing.
It says here وذهبت عائشة وابن حزم إلى أن الرضاع يحرم مستدلة بأن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. So Aisha opinion says
Thank you. Are you stupid or what? So Aisha, she said that this is what the prophet he did, and she insists. She's against anyone who says like you. She said that this is the right thing. The prophet, he ordered it. And you are avoiding one question I'm asking. What a woman giving her breast to an adult will do?
making her lawful to her.
I just showed you
Like
the fatwa. I just showed you the fatwa. He is still, he can have sex with her. All the four scholars of Islam agree that this kind of a breastfeeding for adult does not make the person unlawful for her to have sex with her. I put the fatwa in front of you, in front of your eyes in Arabic. فمذهب الجمهور والأئمة الأربعة وغيرهم أن إرضاع الكبير لا يحرم. Do you see it? So what's the point? Still you can have sex with the women. Why your prophet saying such a thing? Stupid. He's making fun of you Muslims. He's Satan. So look what happened now. Wherever we go, we find that your prophet is stupid. And each time I show you something stupid about our prophet, you breathe heavily and you are angry, but you cannot answer me. And you are the one who texts me saying, I'm going to get you busted. Isn't it your text said to me, I will get you busted?
Okay, but you know, it says Ibn Hazm and Aisha, okay, because several scholars like Aisha and Ibn Hazm said you haram. That's the point. That's the point of breastfeeding, to make it lawful for her.
Okay, so why the four scholars of Islam didn't agree with Aisha if this is the case? Hmm? Right? What? Are you saying the bad word to me now?
Scroll down in the fatwa. It says in the fatwa, it's for وهذا هو إرضاع عامة الناس، وأما الأول فيجوز إذا احتيج إلى جعله ذا محرم، وقد يجوز للحاجة ما لا يجوز لغيرها. Which means in the fatwa, the imams that said it's lawful, they said it's lawful only on heavy circumstances, like when.
Okay, what is the heavy circumstance? Hold on. You see, this is more stupid even. So now Allah, He revealed a verse from heaven for heavy circumstances, but still the man, he can have sex with this woman after suckle her. So what the point? What heavy?
Okay, you know, the scholars that said that it's halal, they said it's only allowed only on it was only allowed under heavy circumstances, like
What is heavy circumstance? You know, my friend, the woman, she came to Muhammad, she said, my husband, he's jealous from this guy, he is in our house, he's a grown adult. The prophet, he right away, he said, just suckle him, that's it. He did not say this is only for you. Listen. Are you saying that your God, he sent the verse only for one person?
Not for one person, but
okay.
It was allowed.
So listen, no. So this is for everybody, and this is why Aisha, she was ordering her nieces and her sisters to practice it. How come none of the Sahaba, they waged war in her to do that? Why nobody complained? Why nobody stopped her? As you see, nobody questioned that. I mean, what about her brother of Aisha? What about her father, Abu Bakr? So nobody is saying to her, stop, don't do that. She is ordering his daughters. She's ordering his granddaughters to Abu Bakr, saying, you have to suckle any man will enter upon me. How come Abu Bakr did not say, well, how in the world you do that? As you see, nobody complained. The other wives of Muhammad, they did not like to do so. But Aisha, she was doing so. And all of us, we knew that your prophet, he says, take your religion from this blondie. Did he say that?
CP, if adult breastfeeding was halal, why aren't we doing it today? Why aren't we Muslim doing it today?
Who said they are not doing it? Isn't it the Sheikh of Al-Azhar? He says he is the one who come with the fatwa of breastfeeding for adult just a few weeks ago, and there's a few months ago, and there's another one a few years ago.
I don't think he said that, but I don't think we do it. We don't do it. We don't.
Because you are ashamed of it. Because you're ashamed of it. Because there's nobody want to do it. Not because it's not there, you know. And this is why when he said that, people in Egypt, they went so crazy. because simply they are ignorant. He said, well, this is what the Prophet said. It's not me.
You know, a lot of things you say that are allowed in our religion, they are not committed in our Muslim countries. Like,
It doesn't matter. You know, there's many things. Here we go. You know, this guy is, you know, sometimes you don't sound like, you know, you are an Arab, but sometimes you sound like an Egyptian. Here it says, Fatwa Irda'ul Kabir. Do you know who is the Sheikh? Look at the screen. Who is the Sheikh? Is that the Sheikh of Al-Azhar? The previous one? Ali Jum'ah?
Is it bin Baz?
Is that the Sheikh of Al-Azhar?
Bin Baz?
No, this is Ali Jum'ah.
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't trust.
Okay.
Trust
Well, here we go. This is the fatwa here. You know, and they, you know, they are, you know, and here it says, أعاد الداعية الإماراتي وسيم سيف الجدل في قضية فتوى إرضاء الكبير. So until now, this is a old fatwa, and now they are talking about it again, and now they are saying we should do it. Some Muslims, they say we should not do it. So, but the fact is, it's your prophet who claimed that Allah sent him verses, and Muslims until now, the scholars, they are saying that, and this is Azhar University, the highest university of Muslims in the world, saying that everybody should practice breastfeeding for adult. And now I'm asking you, when your prophet, he ordered this woman to suckle the man, why?
I know Wasim Yusuf, and Wasim Yusuf is not a scholar. Okay.
Okay, what about Ali Jum'ah?
I don't know. I don't. He's not.
The Sheikh of Al-Azhar is not a scholar now?
He's a Sufi.
What about the Deen of Sufi? So what Sufi? You know, all of Turkey are Sufi. So the Muslims, when you ask you how many Muslims, you count Turkey with them. When we say Sufi, you say they are Muslims.